Hey, good morning everybody. Dan here, and it is a beautiful July morning. I'm sitting outside, obviously. I wanted to speak with you about my latest treasure hunting excursion. I went to a storage auction in the Bronx on Monday, and I wound up buying 2 units. Now, one of those units was filled with household items. The other unit was, I pulled from that one some really, really nice looking antiques, as well as some other things, but it's the antiques that I'm really turned on by. So these are 2 pieces that I pulled out of the storage auction that I went to the other day. 2 actually really nice pieces. This is an antique, I guess you'd call it a dresser or a console table, made by Lycoming Furniture Company in upstate New York. It's beautifully constructed. It's got some really exquisite detail to it. And this was a score. This is an item that should bring in a really nice number for me. This piece over here, also an antique table, maybe a console table or entry table. It's got, again, great hand-carved detail. On the underneath side, it says made in France, you know, for whatever that's worth. Maybe people like European antiques. On the top here, I mean, yeah, it's a little beat up. It's not in the best of condition, but this is an inlaid wood rose pattern. So these 2 pieces I did really well on, or I should say I'm going to do well on. Now, over here, you can see that this is nothing but a big old bin of garbage. Here, more garbage. Out here, look at this pile of garbage that I need to get rid of. All this garbage are items that had come out of that household unit that I purchased. And that's what I'm talking about, lessons learned. You've got to be very careful about buying those household units. They're probably going to put you in a position of getting rid of more garbage than finding value. So the point I want to make to you in showing you some of the items I pulled from these 2 units is simply this. I will admit to you that I learned a huge lesson by going to this auction. I rolled the dice on buying that household unit. There were certain things I saw, a tennis racket bag. I like to see sports equipment inside of a storage unit. It's a nice indication of discretionary income. Discretionary income usually means that there should be other valuables inside that unit. Now, I did find some decent things in that household unit, but the truth of the matter is the guy who was renting that unit was an absolute pack rat. I probably threw out far more that I pulled out of that unit than I'll be able to use for myself or sell. I paid $175 for that unit. I'm probably going to be able to break even at best. And the lesson learned for me is that I'm done with these household units. There's only so many clothes that you can deal with. There are only so many pots and pans and sets of plates and water glasses that you can possibly deal with. And those household units, typically that's all you're going to find in there. A ton of clothes that I got rid of. Stuff that I'm just going to donate to Goodwill. Now, with this other unit, the one where I found all these antiques, that dresser that I just showed you was in plain sight when that unit door opened, and I really wanted that piece. And I got very lucky that I found some other really nice antiques. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing from now on, is I'm going to be looking, I'm going to keep an eye on collectibles, on antiques, on unusual items. I'm done with the household units. If I see coat racks, if I see you know, things that look like they're just kitchenwares or housewares, I'm going to take that as an indication that that is a unit that I'm not interested in. So the point to this video is I want you to develop a sense of what it is exactly you're looking for when you go to storage auctions. Are you going to go there with the eye of a collector? Are you going to go there with the eye of someone who's just looking for antiques? Maybe you are looking for housewares for yourself. You just bought a new house, you moved into a new apartment, and you're looking for those kinds of things to furnish, you know, your new house. That's fine. But what you really need to do is develop a clear vision of what it is you want to accomplish or achieve when you go to these storage auctions. I'm learning every day, and my vision of what I want to accomplish when I go to a storage auction is becoming more and more clear, more and more focused. And I really want you to be able to do the same. Now, aside from that, I'm very happy to say that my channel has reached over 100 subscribers. So I would like to thank you, everybody who subscribes to my channel, everybody who watches and comments on my video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't possibly thank everybody individually. And speaking of commenting, please let me know what you think. Comment below, talk to me. I promise you I will talk back. So if there's something of value in this video, please click the like button below. I want you to also connect with me on my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/awesomeauctionprofits. That's another great way that you and I can communicate. I think that's it for now. I really do, again, appreciate you watching this video, appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe now. I try to offer as much value as I can in these videos. I would really appreciate your being a part of this YouTube community. And I think that's it for now. I have another great auction I'm going to on Monday. I'm going to the same location where I bought that $35 unit last month. That was a grand slam. I'm going to another auction there. I think it's on Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, I'll bring you another video on that one. For now, Daniel Herzner signing off. Until next time.